Okay, well, real quick, I want to show. Look at that crap. Oh God. Oh God. Anyway, here. What do you guys think? First of all, this is kind of a first world setup, if you know what I mean. Like, I know it's all filled with a lot of stuff, but garage door, electric garage door opener, got lights, no biggie really, right? Modern building, okay? Okay, no biggie. I mean, let me close this door here. Okay, you with me so far? A fairly decent setup, right? I mean, aside that I'm like overwhelming myself, but once I get into that, yeah. This is just scrap for days, and it's not like I'm letting it sit there. I take a solid freaking load, and it costs me money, man, because my truck's still broken down. So it's not like that stuff sits there. It's like new stuff all the time, and I have to maintain a presence on the street. But you know, I am running this thing right here. Okay. So, takes money to make money. All right, so I've got that. But look at this shit building. Okay. So I'm going from like the freaking Taj Mahal to this dumpy old building here. They want to rent me out. They want me to. They want me to move into this third world setup here. Mind you that it's got to be about twice as big as the other one. But the door certainly isn't electric, and it's not as tall. So, yeah, that's a problem. And like the floor, I don't know, most of it's concrete, but it's like that old-fashioned concrete from a long time ago. You know, like from like 100 years ago, or from like the 1920s. This used to be like a parts room or something like that, of some kind. They had like parts for cars or something in here, all separated out. It's like an old tractor in here. It's kind of dank. Most of the lights don't work. There's freaking wires and stuff like that. There's almost no electricity in here. There's a socket there, and there's a socket there. And that's about it. Hey, I think they stole one of my fire extinguishers I had in the pile there. I would know right away if it says Cintas on there. Sealed. So yeah. I'm not sure about this. It kind of seems like it's getting rooked. Not sure. They're like, oh yeah, it's got an electric crane in there and you could like lift stuff. Well, the damn thing don't work anyway. I don't know if the wire has been pulled out or what. I'm not that good with electricity, so I don't. Yeah, it's got a crane that like slides along that rail right there, so You could lift like cars and stuff out. Kind of interesting. Then there's this other weird thing that I discovered when I went here the other day. Okay, mind you, I'm renting this. This is kind of far from my house. And a long time ago, I was renting a storage place, and the guy that owned it was really old. And I'd stop there every like 3 or 4 months and make a payment. And one day he wasn't there anymore. And somebody told me he died. And all my cars were gone. I had a pickup truck, a little crappy Chevy, and a little Dodge convertible. And this was like about 10 years ago. They all disappeared. I just gave up. I was so pissed. And then when I came in here, look what I discovered. Now, if that's not an X-Files, nothing is. This thing's been here for ages. It's just been sitting here. So somebody stole my car and decided they'd go and stash it in this old industrial warehouse, hidden behind all kinds of shit, and nobody would ever know about it. Is that like the most fucked up thing, or what? I think it is. It sounded like an animal moving around. That's fucked. Hear that? Sounds like something's in here. What the fuck? You know, like a raccoon or something. Yeah, well, I wouldn't want any like wildlife visitors. Like, I'm like laying on the floor, like taking apart some piece of scrap, and all of a sudden I get attacked by something. 'Cause yeah, God knows what could be in here. Because I looked all along the floor because I owned a house one time and had raccoons living in the attic, and it sounded like people were jumping on the roof. But yeah, there's a hole under the building right here. Look at that. So you can't tell me wildlife doesn't come in here. I'd have to fix that or fill it out or something. Plus there's paw prints or something on there. That to me looks like a raccoon. That's my guess. Could be a kitty cat, but I would say probably a raccoon. Maybe a possum. I gingerly opened the hood the other day and see anything. God only knows. But you can see my apprehension, right? Plus, raccoons they like to go up high too. They're up height dwellers. Like, it wouldn't be uncommon to like discover that the raccoon is nowhere on the floor or under something, but like hiding way up there. Because that's what they do. I mean, they climb trees and they hang out on the branches until nighttime, and then they come down and pull the lids off your garbage can and go through all the garbage and start munching on chicken bones and donuts and all kind of leftovers. Is if there's something better to eat than like berries and stuff like that, they'll be eating that. So, I have to see if I still have my old pellet gun. I don't want that damn thing in here if there is one. But yeah, it's all dark in here and all that. Like, I hear it. Do you hear it? Alright, well, this is making a boring video because there's no action, there's no people in it, and there's just a camera moving around, and I'm asking if you hear something. I don't know if you could hear it, but... Huh. I'll bang on something. I mean, just think, me in here with the mountains and piles of stuff that I do, right? And there's like a freaking families of raccoons hiding amongst my scrap. Oh, yeah. And it's one thing, it's daytime, you know, coming in here, but then, like, you know, coming in here at nighttime, there's no switch. I mean, there is, but this don't work. What's this doing? Nothing. It's all disconnected. Well, I thought I'd share. Now I gotta get out to the junkyard. I'm still waiting to do that. Me and my ADHD. I put one video out. I should have put this video out first. And I should put the other video out with me leaving here, but I didn't. Typical me fashion, I forgot that this is the door with the... Yeah. I don't know, you can give me your opinion. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen, but it'd be interesting to know. Alright, let's get on with the day and squash that ADHD. No, I can't. It's just such a beast. It rules. If any of you guys have ADHD, you know what I'm talking about. It's just you can't pay attention to nothing for too long. All right, let's get on with the day. Get to that junkyard.